Welcome to 7 of the Fates. I'm here to tell you about your love story. We'll use tarot, oracle, and charms to find out. Pick the card that sparks some memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the red heart, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what's your love story? Let's start with the tarot. The Six of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Eight of Wands. And the Sun. Darling, you have a lot of wands in your spread. Wands are about passion, they're about desire, they're about wanting someone. So this is telling me that up to now, it's always been you who loves more, who gives more than the other person, right? That is why we have the Six of Swords at the beginning of your spread. You're always the one who gets left behind, right? The people that you've loved before, they're always the ones who say goodbye to you. Right? And this has left you in a really heartbroken, just really painful state of mind. Look, this person, these exes that you've had, they always felt like things were not perfect with you. Turbulent waters, right? They always felt like things could be better if they go to someone else, if they start a relationship with somebody else, if they go someplace else. Away from you, away from what you can offer. And that's something that's very heavy and very sad. That is why the Nine of Wands is where you are right now, where you've been for quite some time. Someone defensive, right? Look, he's bandaged because you've been hurt a lot of times. So now you have all of these walls up. You don't want to be hurt again because you have been hurt a lot of times, right? People have turned their back on you a lot of times. And now you're afraid. You're afraid that it's just going to happen all over again. But at the same time, the guy in the Nine of Wands is someone who's still waiting, right? There's pain, there's defensiveness, the walls are up, but still hope is there, right? Hope is definitely still there. You're still waiting for someone to come back into your life, right? For someone from your past to go towards you once more. But darling, very soon you're going to have a realization. The Three of Wands, right? Do you see the difference? This is all blues and whites. So, thoughts. This is all about your mind. This is all about overthinking. But this one is yellow. This is about clarity of mind. This is about cheerfulness, joy, and happiness. Soon it's going to be you who turns your back. Okay? You're going to realize, darling, that there is nothing good from the past. Okay? Exes are exes for a reason, and you deserve better. That is why this is you looking not towards the past, but towards the future. You know that you deserve better. That is why you're there waiting for your ships, these ships to come in. Waiting for someone new, someone who truly deserves you. And you're going to have this clarity, this realization that all of those bad things had to happen so you can learn something. Right? So you can be stronger as a person. So you can improve, be the best person that you can be. Right? You will realize that the pain, the suffering, the agony, they didn't just happen to hurt you, right? The universe, the divine, made sure that they result in something, self-love, wisdom, some beautiful experiences that helps you grow as a person. So soon, darling, you will forget about the past. The past will have made you much better, but you will forget about the pain that it brought you, and you will look forward to the future. And darling, you are not going to be deluded, right? When you fantasize about the future, know that you are fantasizing about something very real, that you're dreaming about a very tangible tomorrow. The Eight of Wands, this is the arrows of love. When talking about a person, this card is referring to someone who's very expressive about their emotions, right? About their feelings. So 8 Wands, this is someone who always talks to you, someone who writes poems about you, someone who sings to you, someone who gives you gifts, someone, just very sweet and very loving and very caring in more ways than one, right? Someone very passionate about you, someone who always replies to your messages on time, someone who always calls you back, just, very communicative, very expressive, and once again, very passionate towards you. So darling, everything that you didn't have before with your exes, right? The insufficiency that they made you feel, they're all going to be rewarded by this new person that's about to come into your life. And this person, darling, this is not going to be just an intermission. They're going to be the one. Do you see? Major Arcana, the Sun. Darling, you're going to have a beautiful, happy ending. And I'm not just saying that because the Sun is the happiest, the best card in the deck. Out of the 78 cards in tarot, you got the best one in your final outcome. So, darling, all of this pain, it will all be worth it, darling. The Sun. This is the card of happy endings. Do you know why there's a child here? Because only innocent children can feel the kind of happiness that the Sun will bring into your life. Something very pure, something very beautiful, something very honest and sincere. The Sun, it's all about clarity, right? It's also about victory. So you will feel like all of these battles that you lost, they're going to end in victory after all. Darling, this is wonderful. This is beautiful. This is how your love story will end, by saying goodbye to the past and saying hello to a beautiful tomorrow. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have love yourself first. Wow, darling, we talked about this. We said that these bad things, they didn't happen just because life wanted to hurt you, the universe wanted to punish you for something. No, this was the lesson that you needed to learn, darling. How to love yourself, because like we said, you're always the one who loved more, who gave more, right? Who was more passionate towards the other person. But this is what you were missing, darling. You were so passionate for them, you were so in love with them that you forgot to put yourself first. You forgot to care for yourself. And this is the lesson that you needed to learn. This is why these bad things had to happen, so that you can learn what self-love really means. Your other oracle is wedding. Beautiful, beautiful. What did we say, darling? Right? The Sun is the best card in the deck. So wedding, this is going to end in a beautiful, happy ending. What did we say? This person described by your Eight of Wands, they're not going to be an intermission. They're going to be the final destination, darling. They are going to be everything. So now we know this is your love story. The beginning is very rocky, right? Very painful, quite agonizing, but soon the light is about to come in, and when it does, it's just going to keep getting brighter. Wonderful. Now let's see what your charms have to add to this. As to the initials of the person, are there any clues that you can give us about who this person is? Okay, we have 3 N, U, and G. So darling, their first name, middle name, second name, last name could begin with these initials, so keep those in mind. Now let's see, what about zodiac signs? Any clues that astrology can give us? What could this person's sun or rising sign be? Okay, we have 11. The 11th house of community is ruled by Uranus in Aquarius. So that is one of your clues. And we have Cancer as well. So we have water and we have air. This person whose name starts with G, N, or U, they could be an Aquarius or a Cancer. Keep that in mind. And let's see if there are any numbers, important dates maybe, or addresses that the charms can give us. Okay, we have 7. So darling, this is someone that you could meet in 7 days, in 7 weeks, in 7 months, right? They are about to come very soon into your life. This could also be the address, the name of the coffee shop where you're going to meet. So keep all of these clues in mind, because they will lead you to your beautiful, happy ending, into your fairy tale wedding. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the gold heart, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what's your love story? Let's start with tarot. The 2 of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Devil, and the World. Wow. Okay, so darling, your cards are telling me that right now, as we speak, yes, you've already had a taste of romance, right? You've already had the previews of your love story, but the universe, the divine, wants to let you know that it will only really have begun once you see yourself faced with a very difficult choice, right? The Two of Swords, the card of dilemmas, right? Very difficult choices. When you're faced with this choice between two people, that is the true beginning of your love story. And who are these two people? The King of Wands and the King of Swords. The King of Wands, this doesn't have to be a man, right? Kings, their energies, right? So someone very fixed, very dominant, right? Very authoritative. So the King of Wands is very fiery as well. Specifically, this person is very extroverted, very energetic, very active, charming, charismatic, right? This is someone you're going to be very attracted towards, right? You are just going to love the vibes, the energy, the atmosphere that they exude. They're going to be very optimistic, quite positive, and just they're going to make you smile and laugh a lot, right? Very beautiful, wonderful energy. This is what they're going to bring into your life. Again, fire, right? Very bright, right? This is who they're going to be like. The other person is the exact opposite of that. Air, do you see? This is orange and yellow, so cheerfulness, right? Joy, happiness. This one is all light blues and white. So this is all about the mind, right? The realm of air. Again, they're also a king, so man or woman, they're also going to be very commanding, authoritative, dominant, right? Type A personality, both of them. But this one is not so charming and charismatic. They're a little bit quieter, introverted, but very smart, very, very intelligent, darling. They are just going to have a way with words, right? They're going to quote the right movies and the right books and the right philosophers in every conversation. This is someone who's going to be very mentally strong, very financially stable, right? And you're going to have a hard time choosing between them because they are both going to seem perfect, right? The King of Wands is someone that you're going to love to parade around your friends because he or she is going to be so attractive and you just want to arouse that jealousy in your friends a little bit innocently. But the King of Swords is someone that you're going to be very proud to introduce to your family, right? To your mom, to your dad, because they're just so mature and so intelligent and so stable. So both of them are going to be quite perfect, right? Quite amazing and quite wonderful. And this is your advice from the divine, darling. The universe wants you to know that once you're faced with this choice, you have to go with the one that you're more attracted to, right? The Devil, this is the card of passions. This is the card of instincts, right? So it's not time to follow your mind. It's not time for logic. When it comes to this beautiful, great love story of yours, it's time to really follow your heart, right? To think with your instincts, with your intuition. And based on everything that I told you very clearly, that is definitely the King of Wands and not the King of Swords, darling. So your love story will begin when you meet these two people. Someone very fiery and extroverted, someone very airy and intelligent and intellectual, and the universe is advising you to follow your heart, to choose with your heart, not with your mind, because this is going to be the final outcome if you listen to their advice. The World, darling, the last card in the major arcana, the world at your feet. Quite literally, this person, this relationship is going to make you feel so happy, so whole, so complete, right? And it's going to last forever. Look at this wreath of eternity, right? It's not ever going to end. It's going to stay in your life forever. It's going to be very beautiful, darling. This person, this King of Wands, will make you feel safe and protected, right? And admired as well. They're going to make you feel very wanted and desired and attractive. And again, very secure. You are going to be very secure in this relationship. The World card is also the card of marriage. That's why we're talking about eternity. That's why we're talking about forever. In other words, your happy ending will be totally, wonderfully, fascinatingly perfect and amazing. If you follow your heart, right? If you choose the person that you're more physically attracted to, that you're more passionate towards. So darling, this is going to be your love story. It will really only begin once you're faced with this choice. And now you know what the universe whom the universe wants for you, and it's going to end very beautifully. Wow, let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Trust. See, it's time to trust in your heart. A lot of times it's our mind that we follow, mind over matter. But this time around, it's time to trust your instincts, right? It's time to really follow your heart with this choice. Your last oracle is soulmate, because this person is your soulmate, darling. This fiery King of Wands energy is definitely going to be the one for you. That's why they're going to give you this beautiful, happy ending of just perfection and infinity, right? A lot of happiness, a lot of admiration, and a lot of joy. Beautiful. Now let's see what your charms have to add to this. What about the initials of this person? Any clues that you could give us about their name? Oh, wow. We have U, N, and R. Run towards this person. So R, U, and N, right? This could be their initials, first name, middle name, second name, last name, right? So take note of those. And again, just the King of Wands energy, right? Very extroverted, very active, running, exercising, working out. Maybe you're going to meet at the gym, right? Maybe that's where you're going to meet each other. Amazing. Let's see, what about their zodiac sign? Anything that astrology can tell us about this person? Okay, we have, the 6th house. This is ruled by Mercury in Virgo. So that is one of your clues, right? They could be an earth sign. And that is confirmed by this other glyph, right? Which is the symbol of Virgo. So very strongly, we have Mercury, we have Virgo. This person that we're talking about, they could very well be an earth sign, and their name could start with R, U, or N. Now, let's see if there are any numbers that you have to look out for. Okay, we have 11. Darling, take note of that. You could meet on the 11th of a month. You could meet in November, the 11th month, right? You could meet in 11 days, 11 weeks, right? So these are your clues as to who this person is, who's going to give you your beautiful love story. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the wooden heart, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what's your love story? Let's start with tarot. The 6 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. The King of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, darling, you have a lot of pentacles. This is telling me that eventually your love story is going to involve infinity, stability, and eternity. It's going to last forever, this romance that we're going to talk about. But right now, things are far from perfect. We begin with the 6 of Pentacles. Darling, this ex or your current lover, this person is making you feel like a beggar. They're always giving you crumbs, coins, breadcrumbs of their affection, of their attention, of their time. It's like you're always begging them, right? To notice you, to talk to you, to give you something. It's just kind of sad and kind of negative that they're making you feel this way, right? They're not giving you everything that you deserve. Now, we could be talking about your current lover, a specific past lover, or just your past love life in general. This is how everyone in your past has made you feel. Like just things were never enough. You were always left wanting for more. You never had enough attention and affection from these people, right? And this is you right now. Very sadly, but very hopefully, waiting for your rewards, right? Because you were the opposite of this person or these people. You were their opposite, darling. You invested a lot in this relationship or in these connections, right? That is why you know that eventually the universe, the divine, will recognize your efforts, right? And that you will be rewarded with something. But right now, you're sadly, quietly, kind of impatiently waiting for your rewards. Although, darling, you are looking at the wrong direction, do you see? You're waiting for affection, from someone in your past or in your present, someone who's wrong for you, right? Because true love will come in this way, darling, behind you, right? Not the direction that you're expecting it to come from. Page of Cups. This is the kindest, most compassionate, very loving card in tarot, right? Page, someone with a very young energy. They could literally be younger than you, or they could just be someone very young and pure of heart, right? I mean, your exes, your current lover, they're only giving you coins, right? Breadcrumbs. But this person, this new person that's going to come into your life, they're going to give you their whole heart, as represented by this cup, by this fish that they have, right? This is a representation, a symbol of their emotions, of everything that they have to offer. And here they are giving it to you, darling. This could be someone you've never met yet, or someone that's already in your vicinity. You just haven't noticed them yet because you're pining over someone else, right? You're focused on someone else at the moment. But this person, right, will take you by surprise. They will come into your life and just give you all that they have to offer. And look, darling, from the Six of Pentacles to the King, this is how they will make you feel, right? From a beggar to royalty. Do you see the difference? They are going to give you, what did I say? Everything. And you will feel so abundant, so wealthy when it comes to love and emotions, right? They are just going to give you this very stable connection, something that you can really rely on. That is why your final outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. Darling, this is like the 10 of Cups times 10. This is a lot of happiness that is very, very long lasting, right? Again, your keywords are infinity, eternity. In this card, there are depicted these very rich people that, wealth that spans generations. You have this grandfather, you have this couple, and then you have their kid, right over here. So this is wealth, abundance that is going to really last forever. Now, this could be literal. This person that's going to come into your life, right? This very kind, loving person. They could be someone who's very financially well off. You could have this beautiful wedding connection that is just financially abundant. Or this could be more about emotions. Feeling very stable, very secure, very solid, abundant, and rich in this connection, in this partnership, in this relationship. So now we know, darling, this is your love story. Right now, things are not looking good. You're begging, you're always waiting, but soon someone else that you're not expecting is going to come in and make you feel like a king. Whether you're a man or a woman, they will make you feel very stable, very abundant, very rich. And not just for a short time, but forever. For infinity and beyond, for eternity. Wow. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Free yourself. Do you see, darling? The state, right? The state of mind. The situation of begging and waiting. This is not the right place for you. This is not the right person for you, darling. Free yourself from this, okay? This will not serve you well. Your last oracle is, it is safe for you to love. Yes, it is very safe for you to love, but not this person, okay? The one that's about to come in, they're the one who's going to give you stability, solidity, security, and safety. Again, echoed by the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Wonderful. This is a beautiful love story. Now, let's see what your charms have to add to this. About their initials. Any clues regarding this person's name? Okay, we have T first and foremost. The others are reversed, but let's count them too. We have R, D, and N. So more prominently is T, but these could be their initials as well. First name, second name, middle name, nickname, last name. So look out for these letters. They could be your clue as to who this person is. And there's something else. The King of Pentacles is actually the card of Taurus, and then you have T, so that could be their clue as to their zodiac sign. But more on that, let's ask the flips. What about the zodiac sign of this person? Sun or rising? We have Aries. Okay, so Aries and Taurus, they could be on the cusp of Aries and Taurus, right? Very close to each other. And then you have Libra. Beautiful, darling. This person is going to be very well-rounded because with Aries, you have fire. And then you have air with Libra, and then with the Taurus, you have earth, and then with the Page of Cups, you have water. That's why they're going to be so perfect, darling. They're going to have all of the elements. Wonderful. Now let's see about the numbers. Is there any number, digit, dates or addresses that you have to look out for? Okay, we have 3, darling. So this could be your third lover, right? You could meet them in 3 days, in 3 weeks, in 3 months, or in the 3rd month of the year. So that's March next year, right? These are your clues as to how you're going to fulfill this beautiful love story of yours. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the glowing heart, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what's your love story? Let's start with tarot. The 8 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. The 6 of Wands. And the Chariot. Darling, this is extremely beautiful, but I know that you're not seeing that yet because this is your current energy, the 8 of Swords. Right now, you're feeling trapped and imprisoned. Now, this could be for many reasons. For some of you, it's going to be because you feel like you're getting older and you still haven't found the one. So you're feeling desperate, right? You're afraid that you could end up alone forever. For others of you, it's going to be because it's been a while since the breakup and you still haven't found someone new. So you're afraid that no one is going to come in, right? Yet for others of you, it's going to be because you are in a relationship right now. But deep down, you know that this person is not the right one for you. You know that you deserve someone who treats you better. That is why either way, you just feel trapped and imprisoned, right? You feel like you're in this mental, emotional jail. But darling, this is the great news. Beside you is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of the winds of change coming your way. This is the card of good luck and great fortune, darling. So something beautiful is about to come into your life. When exactly? The Wheel of Fortune, this is the card of Jupiter. And Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So by end of November to December, right? Before the end of the year, something wonderful is going to happen. This will change. This will end, right? This will change for the better. How exactly? In the middle of your spread is the Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning will come into your life, right? Towards the end of the year. Look, darling, this is the hand of the divine, the hand of the universe, giving you this wonderful new beginning, right? This new relationship, this new person that's about to come into your life. Something new, something fresh, something wonderful. And look, it's going to grow into something, right? The Ace of Wands to the 6. So this will definitely grow. This will be something very fertile. And look, this person, man or woman, is just really going to march into your life, right? Very beautifully, very ethereally, right? Very quickly. Wands, they are about speed, right? They're about passion, fire, and speed. So this person is going to come quickly into your life, darling, and they're going to take your breath away. They're going to be very physically attractive as well, because the 6 of Wands, this is the card of a hero, right? A very popular warrior, right? Someone who looks like a supermodel. Someone admired by all, right? That's why there's this parade in his name. And look at your final outcome, darling. The Chariot. This is minor arcana victory, and this is major arcana victory. See, you have 2 cards mirroring each other, and from 6 to 7 as well. So again, upgrade, growth, improvement. There is going to be this major feeling of triumph and success and victory in this relationship, darling. Isn't that wonderful? This is your happy ending. Finally moving forward, because right now as we speak you can't move forward, right? You feel trapped, but look at your final ending. This is your outcome, darling. Your happy ending is going to comprise victory, triumph, success, moving forward. And look at all of the yellow: clarity, joy, manifestation, darling. This is what's coming for you, right? By the end of the year, this is going to begin. This person will march into your life and just give you this beautiful love story. Everything that you deserve, right? All of the victory that you've been fantasizing about. This is what this person is going to make you feel. This is your love story, darling. from something quite sad, right, and desperate to something that's just really wonderful, a new beginning with someone attractive and wonderful and amazing. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. You deserve love. See, darling? If your situation is that you feel like you're getting older and you'll never find someone, you are wrong. The universe, the divine wants you to know that you are wrong. You deserve love and it's coming towards you, right? What did we say? Someone will come marching in very quickly, speed. And again, right? Like a speeding arrow, very fast. This love is going to come into your life. Or if you are trapped in this abusive relationship, right? With someone who doesn't treat you like you deserve to be treated, then the universe is telling you that you definitely deserve someone who treats you right. That is why this new beginning, this new person will come into your life. Your other oracle is worth waiting for. Beautiful. Beautiful. Darling, this person who will march in is someone that you really should wait for, because they will give you everything: victory, success, happiness, clarity, manifestation, triumph, right? So just hang in there. Hang in there, darling. Right? This person will come into your life and make you realize how beautiful everything is. This person will help you save yourself. So this is your love story, darling, from imprisonment to victory, right? Isn't that wonderful? Let's see what your charms have to add to this. First, their initials. Any clues about the name of this person that we're talking about? Okay, you have K and C. Some people are actually named Casey. CK, Calvin Klein. Okay, these are your clues. Their first name, their last name, second name, nickname. You know, could start with a C or a K, or you could meet them at Calvin Klein while shopping there, you know. These are your clues. I mean, this is how the charms manifest in very different ways. We're asking for initials, but this could be clues about something else. So take note of those, darling. What about their zodiac sign? What can you tell us about their sun or their rising, the CK person? What about their astrological properties as a person? Okay, wow, darling, this is the North Node. This person is really your life purpose. This is the one that you're meant to move forward with in life and spend the rest of your life with forever. That is wonderful. And then we have the 8th house of transformation that is ruled by Pluto in Scorpio. So they could very well be a Scorpio. Wonderful. Now, what about any numbers? Are there any digits, dates, addresses that you need to keep in mind about this Scorpio CK person? That's your life purpose. Okay, we have 2. Wonderful. So partnership, duality, soulmates, darling, right? Your other half, the two of you coming in together and creating this beautiful love story together. So now we know you have to look out for a Scorpio by the end of the year, because they are going to make you feel victorious. They are going to help you save yourself, and they are going to be your life purpose. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.